There we go. All right. How about there? Yeah, that seems good. All right. We're back. No, don't do that. We already watched that. So this is Portable Third. This is sort of the lost entry in the series. This one was never released outside of Japan. It's one that a lot of people haven't played, but a lot of people actually have played because of the efforts of some very dedicated translators who put in clearly a lot of work and actually did a really good job. What I saw of Dose was like pretty janky and not a lot of effort. Whereas, like, look at this. Like, they even managed to convey sort of some personality. Now, it is funny figuring out what they felt was worth translating and what wasn't. For example, yeah, pretty much anything related to Palico armor. Or, I think this one's good. If you ask him to explain the scraps system, this is the beginning of the scraps system. Just no, you don't need to know any of that. It doesn't matter. It's cool. Anyway, this is a special version of Portable Third, even beyond that. So Portable Third was the final entry. This is Welcome to Yukumo. This is the introduction of Yukumo. It's gorgeous. This is like one of the critical examples when people talk about the colorful vibrancy and character of Monster Hunter. I think Yukumo Village is one of the first things that comes to mind. Idiots. Oh boy, where to begin? There's so much to say about this. Okay, so this is a Portable Third was translated by, sort of some homebrew efforts. And then beyond that, what's interesting is that Portable Third was also ported to PlayStation 3 later as like an HD remaster. And this version that I'm playing basically takes the textures from the PS3 version and applies them to the PSP models. So it's still kind of low poly, but it looks, super, like the textures are super high res and it just looks absolutely gorgeous. What's funny about that though is, and what I find really impressive, is that whoever coded that and made those modifications actually made it so that if you put this on a PSP or a PS Vita, when you try to boot it up, it will say no. No, you can't do that. This will only run in an emulator. But what's cool is because it is coded as the same game as the PSP version, the save goes back and forth with no problem. So I can still play this on my Vita, but it doesn't look anywhere near as good. And it's not just because I'm running this at 1080p. It's because it's like the textures and all that stuff. So some history, because I have the flagship fight you saw in the intro video. This is the introduction for Zinogre. This is his first game. I believe this is also the introduction of Arzuros, who is one of my favorites. But we are up to, I've been playing this, a bit. I did exactly the same thing. Not exactly. I haven't done all of these. What am I not missing? I've got like an extra Rathian hunt, and maybe we'll do these because I didn't get to show these off yet. Yeah, I've got a few more 4 stars I haven't done, but we are up to, yeah, and it's not even a rappel like the laggy intro was. But they did kind of a similar thing where Zinogre was introduced on what was supposed to be a really easy quest. And they kind of handle it like they will later, where you get, the warning. Like, you do the quest, and then once you're done with the quest, it's like, but wait, there's more. And it basically tells you, hey, the Zinogre is on the map. You can bail if you want, or you can go try to fight him. Your call. but we are up to basically the debut of the flagship, so I didn't want to go any further until I think I might have the game audio a little too low. Yeah, that seems better. So I didn't want to get any further into this because Zinogre's coming up, but essentially we're looking at, you know, it's 3rd gen. This was an Ichinose game, whereas Tri and 3U were Fujioka. It's all just back and forth between the two of them. It always has been. Fujioka did the original NG, Ichinose did Freedom, and then Fujioka did DOS, and then Ichinose did Freedom 2 and Freedom Unite. And then we had Tri, which cut everything but the core 5 weapons, or cut most of them. There were 2 other weapons in that list that I hadn't like unlocked yet, so maybe Dual Blades and Gun Lance were in there as like separate part of the S and Lance trees. I don't know. I don't really care, because as I understand it, Ichinose actually wanted to introduce a new weapon in this game, but because there was some backlash, obviously, of cutting all the other weapons to make, you know, room for water combat and the motion controls, he had to devote all of those, you know, resources to basically bringing back all the cut weapons. But in doing so, he was able to improve all of them. So this is actually the first iteration of the hunting horn as we kind of understand the hunting horn for the rest of the series. And that makes a lot of sense because I've also learned that Ichinose is a hunting horn main, notoriously. Will not use any other weapon. Tsujimoto only uses the hammer, Ichinose only uses the hunting horn. And I think one of the guys is like a lancer and one of them does something else. I don't know. All of the big names on the dev teams are just absolutely dedicated to only using one weapon, apparently. But so we've got all weapons now. Medium bowgun is not a thing, so it's already been cut. It was basically around for one incredibly short game. You know, Tri has like the shortest monster list of all of them. But so we've got everything, and as I mentioned last night, we're gonna look at some weird changes. Portable third, every game has at some point, people have claimed it's easier than the last one, but I think Portable Third is the only one where I'll actually allow that. Like, I think a lot of the times when people say that, it's kind of bullshit. Part of it is that the games are better crafted, hitboxes are getting cleaner, mechanics are getting less convoluted, the weapons are getting more polished, and they feel less clunky, and all of that does in fact make the game easier, but not in like a true difficulty way. It's more that we're getting closer and closer to what the game is supposed to be. Portable Third, however, is in fact easier in some weird ways. If you'll recall, the sandpipe in 3U is -30 affinity. Here it's only -5. That's a huge boost. And then let's look at my armor set here. If you'll remember again, the Kurupeko legs were +3 Maestro. And here, oh, this is my skills. And on this one, they have +5. The waist in 3U is +2, and here is +3. So with two pieces and a decoration, you're good to go. And you have, you know, full boost for hunting horn. In 3U, you have to have, I only use those same 2 pieces, but I have to give up 3 deco slots. So it's like the numbers are changed in some interesting ways, and in ways I think you might not even notice if you weren't playing them side by side. So I will grant you, when people say this one is the easy one, yeah, it is. But hey, here's the twist. That makes it more fun, because you can just jump in and start doing stuff. Let's check out, I hopped over here. This farm is available to you right at the beginning. You talk to this dude, and he says, hey, here's a farm. It's full of free stuff for you. Have fun. Oh yeah, and we're back on PSP, so I can fast forward. Your Palicos hang out. It's a little bit like Freedom Unite was, mostly because, you know, Tri and 3U have the Shakalaka companions, so it's a totally different system. This is basically a refinement of the Freedom Unite system, which again, this is Ichinose, so he's bringing back his system, and it's getting a little bit cleaner now. Kind of the same thing, you know, you have just skills. You just have skills, and as you're pretty much all these skills are available right out the gate. Some of them start to unlock as you progress a little further, but basically your Palicos have sort of, I guess, like affinity or XP or something. Like as you take them with you on hunts, they gain these comrade points. So like these guys I've never taken with me on a hunt. You know, I just have these guys explicitly for doing Tail Raider Safari / Mounster Hunters / you know, whatever you want to call it. It's had several different names, but it's introduced in this game. Trenya, I guess, was the very beginning, but Trenya sucks. And that's another thing. So in the Freedom Unite farm, we had Trenya. Trenya was only available as like special DLC. He wasn't even part of the game on its own. So here, and it cost 500 points every time you wanted to send him out to one location. Now here, if I want to send 4 of these dudes, each of them only costs 50 points a pop, which means it's only 200 points to send the entire group, and they can all come back with up to 8 items. You know, like it's little changes like that are slowly making everything more approachable. I think they're gonna go in the water. Are they gonna go in the water? No, they're good. So that's sometimes that animation, the Gargua will like immediately jump off a cliff. It'll just hop right in the water. I don't know what that means. I assume it's that, hey, this is gonna go bad. But yeah, that happens sometimes. So it's very much the Freedom Unite farm, in that you actually have all of these things, you know, so you walk over and you mine. There's another mining spot up there. I haven't unlocked it yet, but you can unlock a thing where you can send cats like into a mine on a mine cart, and they will just get stuff for you. You do bugs over here, and pretty much everything now, except for the mining, has the send to box option. In Freedom Unite, it was basically like just the mushrooms and the actual garden. Now it's everything. Even fishing, which is great because I hate the fishing. Like, until World, fishing sucks. Generations Ultimate is kind of okay, because you can start to like move your lure around, which is kind of cool, and it does have like the summoning bait. But in this one, the fishing pier on your farm, you just run down to the end and pull up a box. It's just, you know, one of those like crab fishing like cages, and it's just full of fish, and you just send the fish to the box. I don't know what's gonna be over here, but I'm kind of interested. And you can do the honey from your bee boxes, and perhaps one of the coolest things, there's a mega barbecue spit where you can fish, or you can cook up to 10 fish at once. And I'm not gonna do it because the drawback to that is if you fuck up the timing, you just ruined 10 fish instead of just 1, or, you know, raw meat or whatever. But like you get one of your cats to help you fan the flames, and it's all very cute. And if you get the timing right, you just cooked 10 at once. And it's all simultaneous, so it's not like in 3 where you can get the double spit, but it's like they're at like offset times, so it's still really complicated and horrible. And all this stuff is just available to you. You know, just like with Freedom Unite, you talk to this guy, you burn your points. You can exchange your points, kind of like the trader from later games, or how the trader works in later games. But you burn your village points, which is like your research points, or your, you know, I mean, it's like the village points. So that's like account items are a good way to farm this stuff up real quickly. You also accumulate it a little bit at a time by doing the village quests, stuff like that. And you just trade in points to get new stuff. It's just like how Freedom Unite worked. You've got your smithy. This is the introduction of the Palico smithy. So we have the scrap system that will be present for the next couple games, which is every time you craft something using monster parts, there are always a couple of scraps generated, and you use those scraps to make stuff for your cats. You got your house. Poogie actually lives in your house, which is great, because when you do this, this is one of the best parts of this entire game. Ah! No. Poogie sleeps in the bed with you. I love that. Because I've got two little idiot dogs, and there's like they sleep in the bed. I can't stop them from sleeping in the bed. Alright. So we'll go look at the hub in just a second. Oh. Okay. I don't got like nothing on me. So we can't do item sets yet, but we can do equipment sets. You know, that's been around for a bit. Zinogre. What do I want for Zinogre? Yeah, it's the flagship monster. Let's do it upright. Not that I'm anticipating it's going to be, you know, difficult. I also suspect that monsters have a reduced health pool. Not 100% about that. It's just sort of a feeling. It could also be a function of the fact that you have easier access to more skills, so you can put more skills on your armor. Not a shock trap. I know better than that. Though I feel bad for anyone who has to learn that the hard way. Let's see if we can make... Let's do a pitfall. Oh, I don't have any nets. Shit, can I make nets? Yeah, I got some stuff to make nets. Nope. But so some general history on what was going on with Portable Third. Obviously, Try was released on the Wii. That was a smart business decision. The Wii was absolutely exploding globally. As one of the, you know, I'm not sure about the numbers today, but it was certainly one of the best-selling consoles of all time at the time. It was just selling like fucking hotcakes everywhere. So it makes a lot of sense that they would push for that. But they also didn't want to just like bail on Sony and the PlayStation after the entire history of this franchise had been with them. So for Portable Third, they kind of wanted to go out on a high note. They wanted to push the PSP to the absolute limits. They wanted to see what it was capable of in terms of like graphics and all that stuff. But seeing also that Monster Hunter still wasn't very much of a presence outside of Japan, but it was absolutely becoming a phenomenon in Japan, they didn't really bother, you know. They never ported this, they never sent it outside of the country. However, and I think it was kind of one last step for or maybe like one of the first big steps for a massive push in brand recognition, is that they did make it easier. There's no G rank in this. It's kind of meant to be a little bit of a shorter offering. That's also because they were, you know, again, pushing the console to the limits. I don't know if they would have had physical space on like the UMD to put in more content, because they were going for as high resolution like graphics and stuff like that as they could. Oh, I can buy info on... Ooh, do I have money to buy charms? How much do the charms cost? Because they always... Okay, they cost the same in this one, and I don't have enough cash for that. That's a bummer. But I'm not going to bother buying those just for Zinogre. He's fine. So this is... anyway, so it really seems like this was basically one massive like sales push to get people invested. Hey, we're gonna this might be the last portable for a while. We don't know how switching over to the Wii is gonna go, but we want to give, you know, the teenagers and like the business folk of Japan something to really go for. And as a result, until the release of World, this game was their best-selling title in the Monster Hunter franchise for like 10 years. Let's see. I think it would have been more like 6 years. I think this was released. Oh, I've got the numbers right on the screen. So this was 2010. So this came out very shortly after Tri, like the following year. And then World would come out in 2018. So for 8 years, this was their best-selling Monster Hunter title. I believe it was like just shy of 5 million units, which is also the, I think, third best-selling PSP title of all time. And it was only released in one country. So if they had done a global release and actually like pushed for some marketing and stuff, this might even rival, you know, World sales. And yet people like to talk shit about it because it's the easy one. But you know what? Sometimes easy is fun. Sometimes you don't want to get your ass kicked and have to slog for hours and hours just to do one thing or make like 5 potions. Anyway, so this would have been, we didn't get very far in Tri, so I don't know if the itinerant cook comes in like he does in 3U, because I know there are a lot of changes between, you know, the original and the Ultimate Edition. But here we've got the hub, so it's very much like Freedom and Freedom Unite hubs in that it's just kind of a bar that you go into in town. But rather than having a kitchen in your house, and rather than having a, you know, bistro or canteen out in like the village, instead you come into the hub, which is kind of a bummer. It means you have to go into the hub and then go into this area where you put on your bathing suit just to access, you know, this. But it's pretty much, you know, the canteen. And it's very straightforward. There's no choosing ingredients or anything like that. He just offers you 4 drinks, and all of the drinks say exactly what they're going to do. So I just went for Weakener so that we can pretty much guarantee that of the health pool that Zinogre could have, he is going to have the like smaller end of that health pool. And you can soak in the hot spring. And this is very much, you know, if you've played Iceborne, this is very Celiana Hot Spring. Or rather, Celiana Hot Spring is clearly based on this. You even have your same gestures. I can float around, or I can splash water on my cats and stuff like that. Just kind of spin idly. But this is supposed to be your hub. And, you know, so given what this was intended to be as like a last go on the PSP, because Freedom and Freedom Unite had been so popular and so important for popularizing the series, they wanted to give people a good one. So it's very Japanese, it's very fan service. Got the item box in here. So you can largely just hang out in the hub. You never have to leave. This is where you eat your meals. You can swap your items. I don't think you can swap gear. No, not from the small item box. But you know, it's like it's fucking beautiful. Look at this. Now, granted, we are looking at the upscaled textures and stuff, but still, is basically one final good one to go out on for the PSP, because they knew they were going to be moving on. You know, the PSP was coming to like the end of its life cycle, but they did remaster it for PS3 later, which was cool because it meant you could do online functionality just through the internet rather than the ad hoc stuff. And yeah, it's really good. It's really fun. The training school is awesome because you can actually do it's kind of the Freedom Unite style where you just walk over and you get this menu, but you can do training lessons for every weapon, and it's literally just you're going to go out into the Misty Peaks and you're going to fight a Great Jaggy. That's what every one of these is. But you get, you know, sort of a real quick rundown of like This is what your weapon works. Incidentally, since this is the return of the hunting horn, they finally show you what the actual songs are and what they do when you're crafting the weapon, which is just fantastic. But you can see, like, the translator kind of pick and chose what they felt was worth translating. So clearly in their mind, all of this, where it's just kind of telling you what it is to be a hunter, you don't need to know that. What you do need to know is all this stuff to teach you how to, you know, use a weapon. Or so, like, there's, I think I did the capture practice. Yeah, so I did the capture practice. They give you 2 traps and, like, tons of tranks and stuff in case you fuck it up. And when you're out there, the training instructor is, like, giving you some flavor text, which they don't translate. But then as soon as Great Jaggy becomes capable, he will chime in, and that is properly translated. Like, no, seriously, he's good to go. Go get him. So it's a lot of... What am I doing? Yes, exit school. Oh, it's okay. It's asking me where I want to go from the school. It's a lot more steps. Like, this was clearly intended to get more people in. Like, hey, we just put the game out on the Wii, but you know, you're stuck at school or work all day or whatever. So this is what everybody's been talking about. And, like, if this is your first go, holy shit, this is amazing. But yeah, we're still very much in the style of the first several games, which is that all of the village stuff goes through the village elder. And everything we do is largely just requests from villagers. We've got a trader over here. That's like the wandering old woman. His oh, he's got sales. He's got deals. Might buy a couple of these while we're here. Nah, that's fine. And this is the beginning of 2 cats. First time you get that. In 3U, 3U takes a lot of cues from what worked in this game. Namely, you know, they bring back all the weapons. See, look at that. I feel like in certain games they would give you an easy shock trap. We have shock traps now. That's the thing. Granted, I think we had shock traps in Freedom Unite, but we also had, like, the weird weather-based shock trap where, like, it would only work if it was raining outside. That was weird. This is the introduction of the Misty Peaks, which is one of my favorite maps. Incidentally, if you have to guess, in later games, specifically Generations, Mizutsune is in fact one of my favorite monsters. Shocker, I know. I think Yukumo is cool. I like the Misty Peaks. Obviously, Mizu kind of follows in that vein. I was expecting him to be here, so I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's going to get a cutscene, because there's already been an introduction for him. Like, I've already gotten an intro cutscene for Zinogre, because there was like a... I think it was like an Arzuros or a Boldrome or something. It was one of those, like, oh, I am going to get a cutscene. God, that's pretty. Yeah. Look at that. He sounds kind of wimpy in his first outing. I know some people prefer his old roar, but I think he sounds a lot better in World. He's a little too high-pitched for something that large. But yeah, so keep in mind, Tri did not have Hunting Horn. So this is the beginning of the Hunting Horn working the way we're used to, which is you attack to queue up songs. You only have one song available. Oh, what is this horn I'm using? Okay. So we haven't reached the codified like organization or like the layout that I'm used to, which is like any attack melody horn. Like this would be attack 1 in later games, or well, specifically in like Iceborne, after the Safi, custom weapon system gives all of the melodies names. So your red note is not right face button, which is what I'm used to. Oh shit. This might not go as well as I was hoping. Oh, I didn't bring nullberries. I'm gonna get stunned. I'm just trying to get my fucking buffs up. I should have pre-buffed. I didn't know where he was gonna be. So like, I would expect the red note to be right face button, but it's actually the dual. Your X and A or triangle circle attack. There we go. Knock him out of that. Oh shit. This might not be as easy as I thought it was gonna be. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm dead. Yo! Alright. He's definitely hitting harder than Laggy was. Oh man, that means I wasted my armor skin and demon drug. Well, the good news is I ate for weakener, so it's not like I just lost meal effects. Those effects are permanent. Oh, that could also help. I forgot that this was one of those. This was one of those ones where your health and stamina fill up the entire screen. I should have thought about that. Yes, I mean, then again. Thus far, like, so far, most of what I've played has been pretty easy. Giganox gave me, a couple good runs for my money. But for the most part, nothing's really been much of a challenge so far. Yeah, these assholes have their crazy aggro range. It's not as bad as, like, Freedom, but pretty annoying. And we are back in the PSP emulator, so the note icons are not gonna work. Yeah, we got blood. We got just an excessive amount of blood. Oh shit. That is not... Okay, well, that's fine. I got my buffs up. Oh god, okay. Well... I should have brought nullberries. We might try to use a trap. Because this is actually going to be tougher than I expected. Oh, good. He's doing that. Cool. Shit. What? Why is the... Oh. It's like, why is the camera doing that? I was locked up against something. Man, I made... Oh, you know what? You know what I did and I forgot to change my armor for? I made a bunch of Giggy armor for the Thunder Res. So if he carts me again, I'm gonna bail so I don't lose the items. Shit. I like straight up haven't even been attacking him. Are you gonna come after me or are you gonna... Yeah, there, do that. Oh boy. And this is kind of the beginning of like, again, this is when Hunting Horn like comes back, So we haven't seen it since Freedom Unite. So it has changed a lot since Freedom Unite. So we're getting now into the like, the I think sort of the combat style. Oh, he just pinned me? Shit. I'm gonna go sharpen. Sharpen and keel. I don't need none of this jazz right now. I realize I'm wasting his exhaust, but it's fine. Unless he was trying to leave the area, in which case he's about to come up behind me. No, we're good. Still drooling though. Oh, god damn it. So that's the thing that bums me out about that, is that your circle attack, your right face button, your right swing, whatever you want to call it, is your high KO swing, whereas your left swing is your high stamina drain swing. So I like to lean on that right swing to try to get some KOs. Yeah, that was a mistake. Got greedy. So it's really nice when that is also your attack melody, but this one works a little different. They're gonna fix it in 3U. Oh my god. Oh good. I was gonna say, I need to make sure I stun him out of that before he like lightning blasts me, because old Zinogre always gets me with the blast, because it's a little harder to tell when he's about to power up than it is in like World. Shit. Hey! Yeah, he's about to go. Can I... right on the edge, yo! Shit. That hurt. Alright. We need to zone. And this is... I'll be honest. It was hubris. I thought this was going to be easier than it has been. He is hitting way harder than I expected. Granted, I'm using shit armor right now. Like, I fought Giganox several times in order to make that gear, and I'm not using it like a dummy. But I think I've got like the same attack boost on this set, so it's really just a not getting hit issue. Oh god. Thank God. Can you get a KO, please? Yeah, do this. This is fine. No, he's leaving the area. That's good, too. Don't you dare. Alright. No! Not to the left, it should have gone forward. Yeah. He's got, like... In terms of, you know, monster design from, like, stuff we've seen thus far. Yeah. My fucking cat just, like, tripped me for a second. Little asshole. Oh, God. That hit very hard. He's, like, super powered up. Looks cool. Yeah, I need to... This is more of a challenge than I expected it to be. God damn. Yeah, that's fine. Do your dumb shit. Wait, is he gonna blast? Yup. Oh my god, that was entirely based on a hunch. That's not a pattern I'm familiar with from him. Got both horns, though. Which means we should be getting fairly close. Nice. He's not limping yet. But he is going to do that thing that old Zinogre... Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to do his fucking Superman bullshit where he just launches into the sky and flies away. Where is he going? I don't know if that's like a good indicator. Oh, Fulgur bugs. Yeah, I wish I could follow him. I don't know. Maybe he's going this way? That seems as accurate as anything, right? I think if anything, he's going to be going to 5. Yeah. No, he's powering up. Damn it. But it's very nice having 2 cats, and they're they carry their weight. They don't feel as like maybe as effective as even Cha-Cha does, or especially the cats in, you know, say GU. There we go. I totally lined that up bad. That was dumb. But you know, they're decent. You can give them some pretty good skills that can be really helpful. There we go. I think we're doing all right here. I'm gonna get obsessive about... I should have sharpened. Oh god. See? Iframing! How good is that? We can actually do that now. Just need to get my eye in, I think. Been a bit since I fought Zinogre, especially early Zinogre. And now I need to get out of the way. Alright. Excuse me, I need to sharpen, friend. I'll see you later. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. How could you do this? I can't believe you've done this. I didn't bring any of my own whetstones. I am an idiot. Wow, that sucks. Okay. Well, let's hope we got enough yellow in us to get him like capable, I guess. Oh fuck. Okay, okay. This is going super bad now. I'm dead. Yeah, okay. Well, I feel like we made some good progress, but I am gonna just abandon so I don't lose those items. And we're gonna try that again with better armor, and I'm actually gonna pay better attention to the items I'm bringing with me. God, what an idiot. Yeah, that's fine. I also know where he spawns now, so that's good. I can't believe I didn't bring whetstones. What a moron. Okay. Oh my god. I might have even made a set. Yeah, I did. I made a set for this. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. But look at all the deco slots. We are effectively at the same place in this one as we are in 3U. And I've already got something with like double deco slots. You know, I've got gave up you know, attack boost, but like I've got Cap Guru on just about everything. Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot to bring fucking whetstones. What a dumbass. What a dummy. Do I have nullberries? I've got some nullberries. Alright. God, I'm such an idiot. Alright. See, really kind of the only thing I don't like about this is that you have to go into the guild hall every time you want to eat. Kind of a bummer. That's cool though, it actually saves your preferences. There's always an option to get weakener. Or at least there has been every time I've come in here, and it saves that choice. Okay, let's try this again while being less stupid. Can't believe I forgot to bring whetstones. So dumb. I don't think I brought paintballs either. Yeah, I've just got the 2. So I'm gonna save those until we start getting like close. Because I've got Cap Guru, and I'd much rather capture him. Look at the blood. There's so much blood. Oh man, but mostly like I think portable third is always going to be super important. God damn it. Oh. So it's death then. Cowabunga it is. You fucking pig. Yeah. What's up? But yeah, so like you can check your stuff right here. Hearing protection might be good. All right, let's do this. Oh, he's not here. Oh, dang. Okay, maybe he's in 5. He likes to hang out in 5. Oh, there he is. What up? Oh shit. Yeah, but okay. Look at the difference in the damage we took from that. So this is, you know, I was using some pretty default armor that wasn't, you know, even fully upgraded. It doesn't yeah, we can take a lot more hits. Oh shit, I'm already stunned. That's bad. Thanks, cat. That's fine. Okay. It was hubris to think I could iframe through a big attack. Little side swipes and stuff, you know, Arzuros, you can kind of dance through him, but shit. But the difference in the damage we're taking is just crazy. Oh, he's not in power up mode? No. Okay, I need to get clear out of the way of that, because he's about to go. Which means this is about to get kind of wild. Because he do lots of damage when he powered up. Shit. Yeah, but like that was taking like a quarter of my health before. And also, I can't get Thunderblight because of the Thunder Res. Thanks, Giggy. You're a weird, gross monster, but I do appreciate that your armor is making me much more effective in this fight. I'm gonna dip and sharpen. Alright. Mistake. Yep, big mistake. But even taking a full Thunder Blast in the face, I'm not blighted. Because we got some big old Thunder Res on this set. That is something I don't enjoy about the old style. Yeah, made a mistake there. Is that any like follow-up hit? So like when you do, well, I can't demonstrate it at the moment because I'm gonna need to re-up my attack boost. But you saw like when I immediately attacked after bouncing, I was pressing, you know, the triangle button again, but the follow-up hit, there we go, was was the circle attack. So it's like if you do like right swing and then immediately follow up with another right swing and it does the hilt stab, it will always be the blue note. So like I was trying to re-up my mind's eye, I bounced and then I immediately hit it again, and that follow-up hit is always the blue note, which is like, that's not what I wanted. So I'm kind of glad that's gone away. Yeah, okay. You know what? I need to heal. There he is. That was a pin move. What was he trying to pin? Gargwa? Oh, he's eating. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Oh, I need to sharpen. I'm gonna dip. I really don't feel like messing with him while I'm trying to sharpen. Actually, you know what? If I stay over here, the cats can keep at him. Ooh. Okay, that hurt. Yeah, see? And then we get into our punishment time, which is just sort of, I call it the discount switch axe. You're just doing right swing, left swing over and over. But that's cool because those are two of your best moves, really. Right swing is just chock full of KO damage. Left swing is exhaust. So you can get some nice breaks there. Stun him out of his bullshit. Go for a back slam when you've got an opening. So that is the highest motion value. But see, like, I don't think he's ready to power up yet. He is! Shit! That was a miscalculation. I'm thunder blighted. Oh no. Okay. I guess it takes a hell of a lot more to get thunder blighted. And I really, really fucking hate that. Hey, one of the cats' psychic just kicked in. So that's nice. Is he running? He's running. It was really momentary though. It's fine. I think we're starting to get maybe kind of close, so I'm gonna hit him with a paintball in the next area. Because about Cat Bureau, so we'll see when he's ready to go. Bloop. Yeah, he's not ready yet. Ooh. I thought I was safe. I thought I was in the range where it was gonna go over my head. Oh shit. Not what I wanted. Oh. That's fine. But yeah, like old Zinogre, the thing I hate most is his little fucking tippy taps where he just sort of darts forward and then darts backwards trying to line up, you know, like a big tail hit. Oh my god. That shit pisses me off. Any monster that does that in any game, cuz like, you know, Teostra can kind of do that shit. Anytime they've just got like a little dash and that's a valid attack for them, that sucks. I hate that. There we go. Needed that. Needed that real bad. There we go. That's the other break. He should be getting close now. He's not, but he is exhausted, which means we can unload for a second. Got a little punish window. He has pinned one of the cats. This is fine. Get some back slams in there. There we go. Oh my god, just total whiff. Oh my god. Oh, he's ready. Cool. That would be hubris to go after him with nothing. He's capable. Is he going to sleep? Doesn't look like he's going to sleep. Maybe I can go ahead and put a trap right underneath him, though. He's eating. Oh my god. Are you shitting me? Come here, stupid. No, I'm not playing this game with you, dude. Come here. All right, so that was substantially harder than I expected it to be. Because so far, you know, this game hasn't been too absurdly challenging, but like I also, so it's weird seeing like the objective difference. You know, you obviously have more skills available to you on the same armor. The same weapon has less like negative affinity in this one as in, you know, 3U. So I think objectively there's some stuff to say that it is easier, but at the same time the pacing is very different. And I think it's because this one doesn't have G rank, they're trying to throw you into the shit a lot faster. Because this was, so last night I did sort of like a mid-urgent, which was a laggy repel. And that obviously was a repel quest, so it was nothing. But it was like a mid-urgent that then unlocked Rathian and Giganox. This one didn't have that. There was no mid-urgent, you just had Rathian and Giganox available. So like, yeah, we've still got the laggy fight coming up, but they're kind of spacing it out a bit more. And I think that's because it's more intended to be a long haul, whereas this one is like, no, get on it, get going. You know, a lot of the quests have more or less been the same quests, but because we have access to more skills and stuff like that, the same quests tend to go a bit faster, and I think there might be something to be said for a slightly smaller health pool. It might also be that when I do eat, I usually eat for weakener in this one. Oh, we got a cutscene! I'll hide myself. Let's watch this movie. Okay, now... Alright, yeah, that's... Jesus, this is fucking adorable. What? What? What's he doing here? My dude! I wasn't expecting that. Cha-Cha's just hanging out. Anyway, okay. I was not expecting to get a cutscene. This is not really something that happens a lot. And it kind of makes me think that we're about to go into high rank? Which, if that's the case, I take back what I said. This game is definitely still with the Moga Jr. And that's Neko. I recognize his little Superman swirl. Anyway, like this seems to be a lot of celebration for a low rank hunt, which means if we're about to go into high rank, like that's kind of fucking crazy. It feels a little early for a quest that wasn't like super hard. It's definitely more of a challenge than I expected it to be. Granted, our first run on that, I was wearing like, that was the Jumbo Chief. What? This is already like a best of. What is happening? All your friends are here. Is that that's Treshy and Trenya? What the fuck? Oh my god, a fucking Looney Tunes outro? Oh man. This... hang on, we gotta get the camera back on so you can see my fucking dipshit gleeful face. That's just delightful. I'm sorry, is this credits? What is happening right now? I mean, these are images. These are like solid images, so I don't blame them for not translating this. What the fuck is going on? Oh, we didn't watch the intro movie. We watched like the loading screen movie, but you didn't get to see the credits roll. Like that when you first start up a new game. It's pretty cool. Basically, it's just you riding on a cart, and Zinogre almost like takes your shit out, and you just barely show up to Yukumo like in the rain. What is this? This is credits. What? What is happening right now? Anyway, it's also worth noting this is the introduction of this cat whose name I can't remember. He says, okay, that's pink. We haven't even seen a pink yet. So like, why are you giving me a mid credits roll to get into high rank? Okay, this is really weird. Anyway, this is the game where he's first introduced, and it's a fucking genius addition. You know, you still have the Paw Pass quests. This one doesn't have an expedition mode, mostly because I feel like that would take more, like that's gonna require more sort of coding on the back end. It's probably something that I imagine, I don't know jack shit about coding, but I would expect that kind of system. This is the intro stuff from Freedom Unite. Pulling a Rathian in on a cart. This really was meant to be like a farewell to Sony. With Tri being kind of, that's Jumbo Village. This is like them saying goodbye to the PlayStation. That's great. Look at this. I was not expecting any of this. It's also weird that we're getting this right after Zinogre, because like the next step should be high rank. There is no G, but there is at least high rank, and then we'll go do the hub stuff, because hub is also going to be a little bit easier in this one. His immenseness. I didn't even get to meet him. I didn't play DOS. This is wild. It's like a you know, thanks for all the good times. We're going over to Try now, and it's gonna be a while before we see the PlayStation again. But remember all these fond memories that you have, like fighting Tigrex and rage quitting, 'cause fuck that bullshit. There's Poke. This is what this is wild. What is this? It's so weird that they're doing like an 8-bit style that I've never seen anywhere else in the series. But there's Cha-Cha. Okay. This is just like welcome to the history of Monster Hunter. Watch this credits roll, 'cause now we're getting into the Try stuff. This is great. Yeah. I'm sorry, is this like the intro to For You? What the is this game like predictive? What's happening right now? I guess they probably would have touched on that stuff, because like Jen Moran is in like Try and 3U. So I guess they would have touched on that stuff. But yeah, is this like a really dumbed down version of Valhabar? Maybe it's supposed to be Lock. I don't know, this is wild. Such a different style than anything I've seen them do before. Like it's got this overlay to it that makes it look like it's on papyrus. Treshy and Trenya. But it's a 8-bit, maybe 16-bit style that like you really only saw. This isn't even like something that was on consoles. This is the weird art style of like early DOS games. You know, like if you played any of the it's so weird that you get a full credits roll at the end of low rank. Like, all right, you did it. You beat the game. Oh, but there is some more game, so don't go anywhere. It's weird. But yeah, that style reminds me a lot of like the old LucasArts games, you know, Monkey Island and that stuff. Heroes Festival. New outfits. Cool. Yeah, we didn't get like any points from that. It was nothing. Oh, I want that. That's a lot of points. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay. So you can also trade for these basically tickets back here. So like this one I think is like an XP boost. I don't know if it's like a permanent XP boost. That seems like it would be kind of overpowered, but it looks like this is like a one-time use. You can just give them like a permanent attack or defense increase. It's cool. Yep, we beat the game. So we can do combo book 3 now? Combo 4. Ooh. Oh, I haven't even bought 3. Got enough for an armor charm. Duramboros, yeah, so we high rank now, boys. It's so weird that they would give you a mid-roll credits like that, because like you already knew that there was more stuff you were going to be going after, because like you can't even forge certain weapons because like for example, was it the swell shell? No, that one I can do. Valkyrie I can do. One, there's something, maybe it was an upgrade. Oh, and the upgrade system. I didn't even talk about that. So this one has a really, yeah, like we haven't, Narga has not even been part of the picture yet. And you know, and this is all gonna take, you get an automatic preview in this one, which is really cool. Yeah, Barioth, Tigrex, all this stuff. Like we've still got tons of game left, so it's kind of weird. And you would have known this. Because, like, if you had this weapon, you'd see, okay, all these things are from monsters I've never heard of if this is your first one. I think maybe it's this upgrade? No, this is Michello. What do I have equipped right now? Something needs Durham parts. I know that. Yeah. This is this one. Yeah. You know, so it's like, it's a bunch of... It's weird that they would give you a mid credits roll. But okay, so what's really cool about this is in this one, for every weapon, if you don't have the parts yet to do the next level, you know, increase. So like I haven't done high rank Arzuros, so I can't do, this would be I think like the 3rd level of the Arzuros horn. What's cool is if you don't have the parts yet, or say you're doing this one and it's not even going to tell you what the other parts are, you can still get a little boost to the weapon by burning an armor sphere, and you get like a slight attack increase. It's like a halfway increase or like a most of the way increase to what the attack is going to be of the next level. Yeah, so like for example, this one's going to go from 80 to 100. This is the first level of the Vicello. But since I'm not there yet, I can get most of the way on the damage, though I won't get any of the sharpness or anything, by burning an armor sphere for it. And I think that's a really cool system. What's kind of a bummer about it and makes me not really want to use it unless I know it's going to be a while before I get those parts is that upgrade does not carry through. So you lose that armor sphere when you upgrade the weapon to like the next level. But I thought that was a really cool thing to implement that I haven't seen in any of the other games. You know, it's a nice little, you know, stopgap. If you know you're not going to be able to upgrade something for a while, but it's still your best option, you can give it a little boost. Ooh, Yukumo tickets. Oh, shit. You know what we can do now? Oh, okay. Cool. It's a good one. We could do that. But we could also do this. Yeah, boy. It's one of the best looking hunting horns. Oh, and it's got the good melody. And look at... Okay, that's another thing that I will say is pretty substantially, like... This is... I don't think it's a difficulty thing. It's more an issue of speed. But the grind is infinitely less in this one than it is in pretty much any other game. Like, I think slowly over time, they get a little bit less grindy. To the point that, like, in World, really all you're having to, like, repeat quests for multiple times is when you need rare parts. You know, you do a run a couple of times and you've got enough to make pretty much the entire armor set. One run on Zinogre and we are missing one part to make his horn. You know, so we got a horn from the break. We got 3 out of 4 shells. We have 5 out of 3 fur. And 2 out of 2 claws. So, like, just from that one hunt, we got at least 11 parts. That's crazy. It's so refreshing. I don't think it means, like... I would argue that that's not a difficulty thing. That's a grind thing. So it's mostly just sort of a quality of life upgrade as opposed to, like, a difficulty thing. But it is really nice. It means you don't have to play as much of this mindlessly. You can make the stuff that you want to make more quickly, and that's really... Look at all that green. Yes, please. And I will upgrade it because I think it's gonna be a minute. I mean, are we high rank yet? We high rank now. We master rank now. That could be cool. It's actually got a good melody set. Yeah, but you know, so like flavor text, not worth translating. The important stuff, yes. And it is translated per, like, I think the terminology that would have been current when the PS3 remaster came out. So, like, it's referring to stuff in the same way that, like, 4th gen refers to stuff, not even 3rd gen. And that's just kind of a nice thing about this this custom version we're playing. Yeah, Diablos. Choc's really cool. That's another thing. We're essentially more or less at kind of the same point in this one as we are at 3U. We're a little bit further ahead, like just a little bit, but we already have access to the volcano. You know, so I've already been able to get Dragonite ore, which means I can make a bunch more cool stuff. It's just, you know, there's a lot of subtle changes that I think overall contribute to this being easier, but I would also argue contribute to it being more fun and less of a slog. Yeah. And so the cats are back, so I can go over here, and they all come back with, you know, they could come back with up to 10 items a pop, but they're kind of underleveled. And they give you like a quest report that kind of gives you an idea of how it went. So like unsuccessful. He said he tried his hardest. This is what he came back with. This guy referred to it as unsuccessful, which means I'm sending out cats that are under-leveled for these areas, which sucks because that's literally the first one. But I've only been taking the 2 with me, so I don't want to give them up for any amount of time. I also just don't use this version of Tail Raiders, or Monster Hunters, or whatever you want to call them. Nice, starting to get Dragonite ore here. That's cool. But as you can see, this is all like 0 upkeep. The mushrooms just grow. The bugs, you do need to put bait in there, but like you get tons of stuff, and you can unlock all these different items that will basically call different bugs, and then you combine it with a different like bait item. So like the shell bug perfume is something you unlock through the guy using your village points, and then hypnotic pollen and honey are just consumables that you can use to lure different bugs, and you'll get different results at the end. And so like this is fishing. There is no option for me to fish out here. All you do is bring up the net. Oh, this is the way that I wish fishing always worked. That's great. Still not getting a ton of honey. Probably don't have any dung, which is why I wasn't. Oh, I do. I've got some. I don't know what I want to grow though. See, like I've been. The early game in this one felt very much more like everything I was doing was just to increase the farm. Like I didn't really give a shit about the hunting. I was just like doing quests to refresh the farm and get more points. But as you can see, kind of at the same point as we are in 3U, but I've got a much larger stockpile of just stuff because this has been available from the beginning, and it has essentially no, you're not having to go grind for resource points like you are in 3U, which I do love that system, that expedition system, but it's costly. And this high quality ash is a really cool feature. That is a byproduct of using your big multi-grill. Success or fail, you will always get some high quality ash out of it, and that makes a good, fertilizer. So that's just a nice little self-contained thing. If you don't want to go grind for, you don't want to go do gathering quests or something to get, dung. Yeah, and these guys are racking up a lot of points, but I also don't have any available skill slots, so I'm not really gonna bother. Yeah, that was Zinogre. I've been having a lot of fun with this one. It is a delight to play, and I haven't streamed any of it because it was kind of like, see, like nothing he has to say is ever translated, other than yeah. Okay, that seems like it might be useful for you to know. I'll translate that. But everything else he has to say, you get his opening meow, and then you don't need to know this. It's very funny to me. Oh god, that's real fucked up. That's awesome. I haven't even seen a Rathalos yet. What? What? Why is that unlocked? I haven't fought a... Oh, yes I have. Yes I have. I haven't fought one, but I have seen one. That's great. But you can see, like, this is really the beginning. You didn't have anything this fucking goofy in Freedom Unite. They're starting to get there with Try, but like this is kind of the beginning of like, yeah, we're just gonna go nuts with it. Let's get stupid. I'm gonna put a sombrero and sunglasses and a fake mustache on your cat. There's bullet holes in his sombrero. That's fantastic. I love it. Creepy as hell. Yeah, I've largely just been playing this one for fun, but you know, this is where Zinogre makes his first appearance, so I felt like it was important to go ahead and stream that one. But this game is extremely important in the history of the, you know, development of the series, because this is the game that basically summarizes the biggest changes between the original release of Try and the re-release sort of expansion of 3U, and all of the changes that get made between those two games, they started here. And it's very encouraging for me knowing that, like, oh shit, Narga, Zinogre again, Barioth, Urgon. I wonder if that was supposed to be Rathalos and not Pink Rathian in the credits. Huntathon. Oh god, Nibble Snarf is the worst. Oh, what do I feel like doing? Because now, like, now we're getting into, you know, some of the big boys. I want to test something, because I don't know if we are high rank yet. Let's do this one, because I don't think it's going to be... If we're low rank, it's not going to be very difficult at all. Deserted village! Or island. Just making noise. They give you Psycho Serum because it's a multi-monster hunt. It's so generous. So this is kind of the solidified, like, deserted island version outside of 3U that we're going to carry for a while. You know, Try had the day-night cycle. This is basically the locked-in. There is no swimming, so we've lost areas 11 and 12. You know, this is the more, like, this is basically, you know, the camp is where the camp will be from now on, so you can't leave this way. We can't go straight to Moga, you know, that would have been way too much to put in this game. So this is kind of where they lock down, like, this is going to be the deserted island for the rest of the series outside of 3U. There he is. Come here, bud. Because if this is high rank, I want some Arzuros parts so I can upgrade his horn. If we're still low rank, then whatever, it's fine. Oh, damn it. See, like that is an iframe. That went through him. Would you two shut up? Oh. Now. I think this might be high rank. Because quite frankly, in his low rank version, he would already be dead. Like, even the first time you encounter him, he starts running after, like, you get your buffs up. Actually, did I even... I don't know if I even got my buffs up. Did I? I did, right? Oh, there he goes. I still feel like this might be high rank. Stay stunned for a while. Is he dead? He's dead. Let's see what we get. Wait, what? Sorry, what? What the fuck is happening? Why am I getting mega potions off him? Oh, okay, this is weird. What the fuck is this quest? I don't know what's happening there. Why would I get mega potions off him? That's very strange. I don't know what's happening. Whatever. Let's go fight Rathian. Kind of a nice thing in this one, if you've got multiple attack boosts, they stack up like that. It doesn't just show you you've got one. We're up to, like, check out the redesign on Rathian here. And Rathalos is the same way. They're not noodle neck anymore. No more gross noodle necks. I'm very happy to see that. She is still Rathian, so she's, you know, gonna be kind of an asshole. Bonk. See? But if you immediately attack after a bounce... Yeah. Ah, this might still be low rank. That's... because, like, stun locking shouldn't... Yeah. I shouldn't be able to headlock her like that. Shit. There we go. Shit. Oh, that was pretty good. Trying to go for a back slam, and I very nearly made a terrible mistake. So she's still kind of got that move, which that's never gonna go away. You know, even in World, that's like part of the flying wyvern shit move. That weird to the left, you know, neck snap. But it doesn't look all like gross and slow-mo because she's not noodle neck now, which I'm very happy about. Gen 1, Gen 2 Wraths made me so upset because they looked so gross and weird. Yo. Yeah, but see, this is early hunting horn, so it's very forgiving with, like, if you're locked in an attack animation, there's not a ton that will interrupt what you're doing. You'll just take some chip damage, so it's more like you just need to be careful. But you can see the useful effects of abusing that left swing for the exhaust. She just kind of stands there and takes it for a while. But she is still Rathian, so let me just run back and forth for a bit. Oh my god, that green sharpness. It lasts forever. I love it. I was gonna make the Zinogre horn, but I might stick with this one for a while. This is pretty good. You gonna run? Yeah, she's running. I should have paintballed. I don't know where she's gonna go. Oh. Oh, hey, the cat's got it. Good work, cats. No? Okay. Well, there we go. That makes sense. Kind of, I guess. Whoop. Ow. She's a clever one. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I need buffs here. Hey. Ow. Can you not? Wonder if I can get her while she's in midair. She's not really in midair very much. Try it again. Boom. What's up? Yeah. Oh, she is enraged. And also about to die. Man. Well, I know where she's going. Oh, I should eat. Whee! We'll do a cap. Oh. I thought I knew where she was going. Surprising. Well, they did give me a free Psycho Serum. What? What? Whee! Alright. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so glad this bullshit is done. That's... Man, say what you will about Scout Flies. I'm so glad that we are essentially keeping an auto-tracking system for Rise. That was really one of my big concerns. This is the most obnoxious bullshit of all of the early games. This dumb fucking shit where you spend 20 minutes just looking for the damn monster is the worst. It is absolutely the worst. Yes, I appreciate that it is more realistic, but like, I don't fucking care, man. I'm playing a video game. I like the idea of the owl. That seems really cool. I feel like, again, this is, you know, we're talking about Ichinose. Like, he has a long history of kind of looking at what the main series is doing and then just kind of tweaking it a little bit for his game. Look at all the blood. And just absolutely nailing it. So, like, this one, yeah, it's a little bit easier. It's less grindy. But even on PSP, look at this. We've got item prompts. They could have been doing this the whole time. You know? This game proves they could have been doing it the whole time. Just it kills me. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I wanted to see if we were getting... No, these are still low rank parts. Hello. I do. Not like... Yeah, I haven't really messed around with it. Like, I joined the Discord, I installed all the stuff, but... Eh. You know, if I were still on Freedom Unite, I'd say, oh hell yeah, please God, anyone who can lend any assistance whatsoever, please, Jesus. But this one, I'm still having a lot of fun just going through Village right now. Yeah, a lot of people seem to think that. And yet, here we are, so... Cool. Man, this is when the armor just really starts to look cool. This is when the fashion game gets on point. Not that set though. Fuck Nibble. I hate that guy. This is also actually I don't know about whether or not I was in try, but since I'm skipping try in favor of 3U, this is the first game where we have access to Tenderizer from Rathalos. Thank God. You know, little bits at a time. Just little baby steps. We're starting to get into the game I know. You know what? Screw it. Let's try Narga. Didn't get to play him in Freedom Unite because it bailed. So let's check in with early Narga. He probably hasn't changed since Freedom Unite. You know, this is effectively the next game. So who knows? I do believe early Narga is weak to Sonic Bombs. I'll try those. What else? What else? What else? What else? We get the full combo list. So that's, I mean, that's a change right there. Is I think that makes this the first instance where you get the full combo list right up front. It tells you the ingredients for everything, but you have to actually make it before you know what it is. Because as we saw in Try last night, the combo list does start to fill out, but you do have to like figure out even how to make the thing before you know what the thing is. So this is, once again, like this is a big step forward in approachability, trying to just make the game a little bit more easily understandable and like parsable for new players, because this was, you know, based on their sales numbers. I don't know anything about the marketing at the time, but I guarantee you there was a huge push for this game. And I think probably in a lot of ways kind of cemented it as the cultural phenomenon it is in Japan. Oh no. Maybe I should get Combo Book 3. No. Alright. Let's go try Narga. And this guy keeps telling me about quests, but I think they're all hub quests, so I haven't done them. The only hub quest I've done is there's an event quest I used to sneak into the volcano early so I could get some Dragonite ore. It's really cool to me that it saves your last choice. That's great. Especially when they're basically the same every time. Like, you've got your daily skills, but the fact that Weakener is like a static skill that, as far as I can tell, never changes. That is choice. Because I can give myself enough attack buffs. I'd rather have a guarantee that the fight is basically going to go roughly the same every time. Ooh, that's the flooded forest. Interesting. Alright. See how this goes. I am not keen on Narga to begin with. Narga is one of those monsters that, like, I wish I liked him. I want to like him, but he pisses me off. I have more, like, negative memories of Narga just being an ass than I do fond memories of, like, the fight being a fun challenge or, you know, feeling competent in any way when I fought him. Oh, yeah. So there's no swimming. So we can just walk on the water here. So this is, and that's another thing, you know, they would have had to, that's I think probably the most impressive thing to me, is that not only did he have to revive all the weapons, he improved all the weapons, and beyond that, he had to modify all of these maps from Tri to get rid of the water. And then, you know, these will be like the cemented versions of these maps for the rest of the series until we get to World. I should have pre-buffed. That was foolish. His eyes look weird. Maybe it's just that I've never really gotten a good close-up of his eyes. Oh god, he's doing that gross thing that Tigrex did in Freedom Unite. Ugh. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Oh god, that means Barioth's gonna do it too. Ugh. They shouldn't stand on their hind legs like that. It's weird. I don't like it. It upsets me in a weird way. Fucking raw geese. Man, I did not realize... Really? The little one's gonna hip check me that hard? Screw it. I got little attack up. Bloop. Oh, you've got a little bullshit shout range. Wait, are you already enraged? No shit, that was dumb. Okay. Oh shit. This fight is gonna be rough. Okay. The fact that I already feel the need to heal is kind of upsetting. Oh fuck. Yeah, I know your game, Narga. I don't need none of your bullshit today. Oh shit. I'm gonna talk a lot of trash, and he is gonna beat the fuck out of me. Just to be fully transparent here. Cause like, when you can bully Narga, it does make you feel like a big strong adult. But that is the like extreme minority of the time. So I gotta take my trash talk when I can get it. Just beat the crap out of these Kelbies. Boop. Oh god. He fast. Yep, that hurt. Hubris. This is hubris. I need to get a KO, please. What? Is he leaving? Okay, that's weird. I mean, that's not like I did enough damage to make him run. That's a he's bored. Which is kind of depressing. Get back in the habit of eating rations every time. It's weird that like we're back on, you know, the PSP style, so he is exhausted. Well, he's drooling. I suppose there's a little bit of a difference there. Can you... Yeah. Can I get like a stagger or a KO or something, dude? I need you to fall down. There we go. Go for that big ol' area of attack on the super pound, man. Oh, I got a face break. Oh! And then I ate a tail swipe. Because I'm dingus. Oh, he's enraged. But his shout, his roar is so small. Fuck. Oh. That went better than I thought. Boop. Come on. Give me a fucking KO, dude. Oh, God. He very fast. He fast. Yeah, pay attention to the cats. I need to get my shit together. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Yeah! Perfect. Oh, that's a big old whiff. At least he stayed down for a minute. I appreciate that. Yep, tail swipe. Probably would have been smart to get my white note out first. God, the sharpness on this horn is so good. I haven't had to sharpen yet, and that is just delightful. Can I get a trip, please? Nope, I can get a tail swipe to the back of the head is what I can get. Bonk. Bonk. Nope, no bonk. Oh, the double cats are so good. I need that distraction. Oh, God. Mistake. He's not... I haven't caught, like, a full tail smash. So, like, he's doing some pretty consistently, like, moderate damage. Fuck. But he doesn't have anything that makes me think, like, oh, shit, I'm gonna absolutely get wrecked. Oh. I was in the water, man. Come on. Need another stun. Stagger. KO. Anything? He tired. He all tuckered out. Oh my god. Come on. Come on with these whiffs. And of course that pushed him out of the way. Alright, where are you off to, Narga? That checks out. That's an iframe. That wasn't. That was a smack in the back of the head. Just so happy that we can do these things now. If you time it properly, you can actually roll through something. Yeah, the fact that his roar is so small, like the radius of it, fuck. Worth it. Makes me question, like, how, you know, pro gamer I was when I thought I was rolling through his roar in GU. Because now I'm thinking, like, you know, I was probably pretty far away, and these earlier games would give you, like, a visual representation really clearly of where you... Oh, fuck. Where you needed to be to get out of the way of the roar. Oh, no. My speed boost. And so now that I'm, like, seeing that representation... Oh, shit. I think I might not have been rolling through a roar. I think I might have just been rolling off in the distance. That was an iframe though, for sure. Oh, that one got me. Yeah, that's not that bad. That took a fair amount of health, for sure. Oh, and he's out of enrage. That's good. That's good news. Oh, wind pressure. I hate wind pressure. It's like the most obnoxious component in these games. There we go. I didn't need to encore that. May I have a knockdown, please? A stagger will... I'll take it. I ain't happy about it, but I'll take it. Oh. Hit him in the butt. Hey, the cat's got it, though. Oh, that was the felines with the bomb. Because one of them got hit, so they decided everybody in this room needs to die. Oh. He enraged. He enraged now. God! Ugh. Alright, I am gonna bail. Is he capable? He ready to go. Screw it. Let's get him. He's ready to go. That was flashing white. Oh no, 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 no. Mother fucker. Well, that's a huge bummer. Not happy about that at all. I didn't even use my Demon Dragon armor skin. I'm an idiot. Oh well. Oh man, can I get him to go back to 10? I feel like he was retreating back to that area. If I can get him to go back there again, that would be ideal. Because he's ready to go. Oh god, he's exhausted. I will take all the help I can get. Go back to 10, dude. I got a trap all set up for you and everything. God, the radius on that super pound is just delightful. Yeah, he's ready to go. Please go back to area 10. Motherfucker. Yeah, I should have guessed that that's what's gonna happen. Man, I wasted a trap. Oh, just murdered an innocent Kelby. No. Yeah. I can't believe that didn't hit me. I'm not mad. I am a little surprised. This is gonna hurt. Maybe not. Oh. Yep. Oh god. Oh, what? Okay. You're not Glavenus. Your tail hitbox is a little bit bullshit, my friend. Bummed I wasted a trap. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Here's a big question. How long... Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Magia Charm. That's like, elemental? No, this is just straight healing. With deodorant. Interesting. I think that becomes... I think they get rid of this melody entirely in later games. Okay. So we didn't get whatever we need to just forge that. It might not be straight forgeable. Yes, that comes off the bagpipe. Razor. Ah, you get those from the wings. We'd gotten better results with a cap. Oh, he doesn't have his good melody. Interesting. That is okay. That is fascinating to me. That they go back and forth on which horns get which melodies. Because I've only really dove in and kind of spent a lot of time with the Generations Ultimate stuff. So this is like a weird version of Stamina 2, which is what he has in World, but in like Generations, he's got an attack melody. So the Narga horns are some of the best ones there is because they've got good sharpness, good affinity, meh raw, but also a good melody set. In this one, I don't think I'm gonna bother because like that sucks. I mean, you know, having psychic on the horn is nice. You get a defense boost and negate stamina. That's always a cool thing about the early games. There is no negate stamina in 5th gen. I am going to be sticking with this. Yeah, because we're not high rank yet, so I'm going to go ahead and increase this thing. But see, that's the nice thing about this mid upgrade. Like, I can get almost as much attack as the next level. But since I can't make the next level yet, it's a nice little like stopgap. Which is a really cool upgrade mechanic that I haven't seen in any of the other games. That being said, the only thing I've played from 4th gen is GU, so maybe it's in 4U. I've literally played like 15 minutes of 4U just to make sure it ran in the emulator nicely, and I've like set up an overlay for it. You know, and there's a hell of a lot more tweaking that goes into getting Citra to run something properly, which, just a heads up for 4U, I've got the HD graphics in there, well, the HD textures anyway, but it is not going to run as smoothly. I can get it up to 60 frames a second, but not consistently. And like cutscenes need the processor to be running differently from just gameplay, and you know, depending on how much is on the screen, gameplay has a tendency to slow down a bit. I've got it spec'd out right now for, most people suggest that you stand next to the smith in Valhabar, because that is like the busiest the game ever gets, is standing right there in the middle of this crazy town with all these moving objects and like people moving around. And I can get it to like kind of hover between 45 and 60 there. So I think we'll be all right. But what's weird is different games like to treat the cutscenes as needing like different processing requirements. It's really weird. I also fired up stories, so we'll work stories in at some point for this weird endeavor I'm on. But mostly I just want to play through stories before next summer, because I'm gonna get stories 2 on the Switch, and I just can't. I can't play games on my cell phone. I can't do it. But we'll do that at some point, because I think it's definitely worth playing around with. Oh, now the question is, do I want to do another hard one? I can do another Zinogre. I kind of want to do Barioth. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I was pressing circle, thinking it was the cancel button. Oh, I'm a dummy. Okay. How's my ice res? I mean, I have ice res, so that's something, I guess. I didn't eat. I didn't get items. No. I can't. Yes. I can't. Alright, I've been going for a little over 2 hours. You know what? It's pretty late. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Still can't do gestures outside of quests. That's kind of dumb. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for now, because it's 11:15 my time. I'll take one last quick look at Twitter before I go to bed, because boy howdy, it was a dumpster fire when I last looked at it. I'm really glad I chose not to watch the debates tonight. Holy shit, sounds like it's real bad. But that's where I'm gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. But this is P3rd. It's a really good one, and a lot of people have never played it because it was never released outside of Japan. But if you're willing to do some looking around on the internet, wink, you can get a hold of this, and it runs great on the PSP emulator, you know, PPSSPP, which is free, totally free. But you should throw what is that dude's name? I know that guy's name. He sent me an email when I... Oh, you still see the game, even though I've got something else on the screen. I always forget about that. That's good. Yuri something, wasn't it? Henrik Ridgard is the guy who made the emulator, and it's just been, he's just had it up there for free for like a decade now. But you know, if you want to get it, you can throw him a couple bucks. It's a choose your own price, and literally all that does is it changes the icon from blue to gold, and that's it. But you know, he's done some great work. This thing works with the network. If by chance you're in the next 2 weeks watching an archive version of this and you have access to the chat, there is Hunsterverse, which is another like homebrew project, which is amazing, but it enables, you know, multiplayer for these older games. You have to jump through some hoops. You have to use a VPN. You need to join a Discord and, you know, do a whole bunch of stuff. But the end result is actually a really good system, you know, for playing multiplayer for these older games. And it's really good. You know, it looks fucking gorgeous. It's 3rd gen. This is when Monster Hunter starts to feel like Monster Hunter. And this one is a nice kind of, this is a good one to play when you want to play some Monster Hunter and you don't want to fucking scream at your TV, because it's a bit easier, but that makes it more fun. But yeah, so that's where I'm gonna call it for tonight. Might be back tomorrow, might be back in a couple of days. I don't know. I'm probably gonna grind through a few more things in each of them until we get up to something that I think is really worth streaming. And then I don't know. I think the next step is gonna be picking a departure point where, you know, I feel like we can go ahead and move on to 4U, because now that I'm, you know, 20 plus hours into both of these, I really want to check out the last one. It's the only one that I haven't really spent any time with, and I feel like 4U is probably one of the biggest anchor points for people in the community. You know, like if you haven't played 4U, you don't know who the guild marm is, and she's delightful. You know, like I said last night, she is like this variant version of the Moga sweetheart. And canonically they're friends. If you play GU, she makes comments about her friend in Moga. Anyway, so I got to figure that out, but next time I jump back in with one of these, I'll probably be a little bit further ahead. Actually, shit, worth pointing out, we are like less than 24 hours out from Fatalis in World, so I will be back tomorrow with World for sure. But without any of the weird rules or premises or anything that I give myself for these streams. It's just gonna be chill mode, as we fight the Black Dragon. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm real excited. It will actually be like my first legit fight against Fatalis. I jumped into a GU quest for it just to say, like, okay, I have been in combat with this thing. I vaguely know what to expect. I felt like I did pretty good solo. I was running Valor Insect Glaive. And I got a couple part breaks, so I feel like I was getting close. But, you know, he carded me twice, and I had burned through all my potions, so I decided to bail. But it was a good intro, so I'm really excited for what happens tomorrow. I haven't made up my mind yet whether or not I'm just gonna jump straight into the fight, or if I'm gonna watch other people stream the fight while I just grind out whatever I need to grind to get Master Rank Layered Armor. Because honestly, I am about as equally excited for Master Rank Layered as I am for Fatalis. So we'll see what happens, but I'll definitely be back on tomorrow evening when that drops, because it's gonna be good shit. It's the final stand. World is coming to a close. It's very exciting. But that's it for tonight. So as always, thanks for watching. Happy hunting.